Welcome to this week's edition of iRestore Yoga, where we explore 3 easy and effective myofascial stretches in order to help you to renew your body and restore your muscles. Let's get started. In today's practice, you will need a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can always grab a towel, a t-shirt, anything you have really around the house. We're going to start off extending both legs long. Bring the right leg and place it at the top of the left thigh. Try to bring it in as close as you can to your body. Grab your strap or towel and you're going to wrap it around your ankle like so. Inhale the right hand up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, bring the right hand behind and grab the strap. You want to place a nice tension on it, and the body kind of wants to go over to the right. Try to square your shoulders up, facing forward. Now take another inhale, bringing the left arm up towards the ceiling, and on your exhale, hinge yourself forward into a forward fold. And we're going to hang out here for several breaths. On our inhale, we focus on lengthening through the crown of our head. And on the exhale, we focus on hinging forward a little bit while applying just a little bit more pressure to your strap. So we have a nice rhythm here. Inhaling, lengthening through the crown of our head, and exhaling, hinging forward. And as we go deeper into the stretch, check in with your hips. Make sure you keep them squared onto your yoga mat, meaning that we're not rocking over more on our left hip, but we're keeping the weight evenly distributed amongst both hips. Let's take one more deep inhale. And then one more deep exhale as we hinge forward a little bit more. Slowly we'll come out of this pose by gently coming back up to a seated position. Release your strap and extend the right leg long. Bring the left leg and bring the foot close to the hips. So you want to rest at the top of your thigh. Taking the strap, we'll place the strap around the ankle. Inhaling the left hand up towards the ceiling, creating length, and then exhaling, bring the left hand behind, grabbing your strap and placing some tension on it. Making sure that the chest is still squared up. Inhale the right hand up towards the ceiling, exhaling, hinging forward. Noticing the sensation that we have in our right hamstring, the back of the right leg, and also noticing as we can relax our hips more, specifically the left side of our hips, you'll notice that the left knee can go closer and closer towards your mat. Working with our breath. On every inhale, we think of lengthening through the crown of the head. And on every exhale, we think about hinging forward just a little bit more. And let's take one more deep inhale together, lengthening long through the crown of the head, and exhaling, hinging forward just a little bit more. Slowly we come out of our stretch and letting go or releasing the yoga strap. Our next pose is the side seal. We will come on our left side. Our hips are stacked and our elbow is in alignment with our shoulder. My right hand is in front of me. I'm going to move my teaching assistant out of the way just a little bit. Okay. So my right hand is in front of me like so. I'm going to press through the right palm just so that I can get in position to extend that left arm long. And then I'm going to walk the left hand in, creating lengthening through the side body. The important thing here is that the shoulder remains down, so you actually need to engage the left shoulder versus this. Okay? So think of lengthening, pressing through the left palm, and you'll feel a stretch along the side body. And as you release, you can bring your hand, the further you bring your hand in, the more intense the stretch is going to be. Remember, as we inhale, we think of lengthening through the crown of our head. And every time we exhale, we think of, can we push a little bit more into that left palm, creating some length in our side body. Take one more deep inhale together. And one more deep exhale. Slowly we'll come out of the pose. Simply just swinging our legs around to the other side. Again, my legs are stacked on top of each other. My elbow is in alignment with my shoulder. My left hand is in front of me. I'm going to press up through my left hand so I can get my right hand in position. And then slowly bring that right hand in while allowing my shoulder to stay down. This is Snow White, the yoga kitty. So remembering, as we're in this position, we're constantly thinking about focusing on the breath. The inhalation, we think about lengthening. And then during the exhalation, we think of exploring depth in the pose. So every time I exhale, I think, can I press into the palm of my hand a little bit? You'll feel the stretch along the side of your abs. And now we'll slowly come out of the position. And let's come onto our back for our third pose of the day. So come on back, your knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Now bring the soles of your feet together and we'll come into a butterfly. I like to bring my hands out to the side, palms up, because that opens the chest and I can focus on the breath, understanding that with every exhalation, my shoulders get a little bit closer towards the yoga mat. With every exhalation, my knees get a little bit closer towards the yoga mat. And if you're doing this stretch and it's too intense for you, you can always take a yoga block and slide it under the knees, or a blanket or a towel or what have you. So you want to feel a sensation, never pain in your stretches. So if you would describe this as hurting, you want to back off a little bit and give yourself more support. So grabbing yoga blocks and sliding them right under the knees here may be a good option for you. And the same rules apply here. Focusing on our inhale. As we inhale, we think of lengthening through the crown of our head. And as we exhale, we think of going deeper in the stretch, exploring, can I relax my knees and my hips a little more? Can I relax my shoulders a little more? Let's take one more deep breath together. Big inhale and big exhale. Now bring the soles of your feet back onto the floor, keeping your knees bent. And as we prepare for Shavasana, let's bring our knees into our chest. Squeeze the knees towards the chest. Rotate the feet so we can mobilize our ankles. Feel free to take them the other way. Rock left to right if you like. Come back to center. Let's squeeze the knees into our chest. Bring our shoulders all the way up to our ears really tight. Flex our feet. Bring our forehead towards our knees and squeeze everything tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax into Shavasana.